The plane pushes back from the gate, engines humming louder, signaling the start of your journey. The anticipation builds as you settle into your seat, surrounded by the familiar sounds and sights of the cabin. Outside, the engines roar to life as you speed down the runway, the world blurring past your window in a rush of excitement and nerves. Suddenly the ground falls away, and you're airborne, watching the world shrink beneath you, a patchwork of roads and buildings fading into the distance. For many, this moment is thrilling. A sense of adventure and wonder takes over as the plane climbs higher. For others, it's filled with anxiety. The unfamiliar sensations and the thought of leaving solid ground can be overwhelming. Every bump or unfamiliar sound can trigger fear, rooted in the sense of not being in control. Even a slight jolt or a new noise can make your heart race. But here's the truth: commercial aviation is the safest form of transportation ever created. Decades of innovation and strict regulations have made flying incredibly secure. The risk is incredibly small. Millions fly safely every day, with flights departing and arriving around the globe without incident. The entire industry is built around one goal: your safety. Every procedure, every checklist, and every inspection is designed to protect you. Understanding this can transform fear into awe at the achievement of flight. It's a marvel of human engineering and cooperation. We'll explore the real numbers, the advanced engineering, and the dedicated people behind aviation safety, those who work tirelessly to keep you secure. By the end, you'll see that fear of flying is just a feeling, not reality. With knowledge, you can replace anxiety with confidence. In fact, you're safer in an airplane than in most places you visit daily, including your daily commute or a walk down a busy street. Let's discover why flying is so remarkably safe and how every flight is a testament to human ingenuity and care. The journey to understanding starts now. Buckle up. Let's take off together and see the skies with new eyes. The odds of a fatal plane crash are about 1 in 11 million. That means, statistically, you could board a flight every single day for your entire life and still be incredibly unlikely to experience a serious accident. To put that in perspective, you'd have to fly every day for over 29,000 years to expect a single accident. That's longer than all of recorded human history, an almost unimaginable stretch of time. You're actually hundreds of times more likely to be struck by lightning than to be in a plane crash. Lightning strikes are rare, but plane crashes are even rarer. Driving is far riskier. Your lifetime odds of dying in a car accident are about 1 in 107. Every time you get behind the wheel, the risk is much higher than when you board a plane. Yet, we rarely think twice about getting in a car. It's a daily routine, something we do without a second thought, even though the risks are much greater. These numbers come from decades of global aviation data. Every flight, every incident, meticulously tracked and analyzed by experts to ensure safety standards are always improving. The 1 in 11 million isn't just a statistic, it's proof of aviation's commitment to safety. Every procedure, every checklist, and every inspection is designed to keep you safe in the skies. Next time you feel nervous, remember, the data is on your side. The odds are overwhelmingly in your favor, and the entire industry is dedicated to keeping it that way. Flying is one of the safest choices you can make. Millions of people travel by air every day, reaching their destinations safely and comfortably. The numbers tell a reassuring story. Behind every flight are countless professionals working to make sure you arrive safely. Your journey through the clouds is exceptionally safe, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. Airplanes are marvels of engineering, built with safety as the top priority. Every part is tested to withstand extreme conditions: pressure, temperature, turbulence. Redundancy is key. Critical systems have backups, from engines to electrical and hydraulic controls. Jets can fly and land safely on just one engine. Before carrying passengers, new aircraft endure thousands of rigorous tests, far beyond normal flight conditions. Even in service, planes undergo constant inspections and strict maintenance. Mechanics and pilots check every detail before each flight. After set hours, planes are thoroughly examined and rebuilt piece by piece. This relentless cycle keeps aircraft in peak condition. The result? A machine ready for anything every time you fly. Engineering excellence is your invisible safety net. Aviation safety depends on people as much as machines. Airline pilots undergo years of intense training and must regularly prove their skills in simulators. They practice emergencies until responses are automatic. Every flight has 2 pilots, captain and first officer, working together, cross-checking every step. On the ground, Air traffic controllers guide planes safely through crowded skies. Controllers and pilots are constantly trained and evaluated to stay sharp. Strict rules govern every aspect of aviation: manufacturing, maintenance, training, and operations. Agencies like the FAA set high standards and conduct regular inspections. Airlines often exceed these requirements, creating a culture of safety. Every layer, people, procedures, oversight, works together to keep you safe. It's a system built on expertise and vigilance. When you fly, you're in the hands of professionals dedicated to your safety. That's why aviation's safety record is unmatched. Aviation learns from every accident, no matter how rare. Investigators analyze black boxes and every detail to find causes, not blame. Lessons lead to real changes: better training, new technology, and improved procedures. Crew resource management, for example, was created to improve teamwork after past accidents. New radar systems and fire-resistant materials were developed in response to specific incidents. Every rule and safety feature has a story, turning tragedy into progress. The result: flying gets safer with every lesson learned. Compared to other travel, flying is in a league of its own for safety. Driving is far more dangerous. Statistically, the drive to the airport is the riskiest part of your trip. Trains and buses are safer than cars, but still don't match aviation's record. Even ferries and ships face more unpredictable risks than planes. Aviation's strict training, technology, and accident investigations set it apart. No other industry has such robust systems and continuous improvement. The controlled environment of air travel minimizes variables and maximizes safety. When you choose to fly, you're choosing the safest way to travel long distances. The numbers and systems speak for themselves. The sky is the safest highway. Despite what you might feel, fear of flying is incredibly common. Our brains are wired to focus on dramatic stories, not the reassuring reality of statistics. Even seasoned travelers sometimes get nervous before takeoff, and that's perfectly normal. Plane crashes make headlines and stick in our minds, while car accidents, though far more frequent, rarely get the same attention. This constant media coverage can skew our perception, making flying seem riskier than it actually is. The feeling of having no control in the air can trigger anxiety, even though you're surrounded by professionals. It's natural to feel uneasy when you're not the one at the controls. But remember, you're in expert hands every step of the way. Remember, pilots, air traffic controllers, and maintenance engineers are all working together, using years of training and experience to keep you safe. Every flight is the result of careful planning and teamwork. Knowledge is your best tool. Remind yourself of the incredible odds in your favor and the many layers of protection in place. From safety cards to pre-flight checks, every detail is designed with your well-being in mind. Try relaxation techniques, take slow, deep breaths, listen to calming music, or distract yourself with a good movie or book. These small actions can make a big difference in how you feel during your flight. Don't hesitate to let flight attendants know if you're feeling nervous. They're trained to help and can offer reassurance or tips to make you more comfortable. Look around next time you fly. Every detail, every person, every system is focused on your safety. The entire crew is dedicated to making your journey as smooth and secure as possible. Flying is not just safe, it's the safest way to explore the world, connecting people and places with remarkable reliability. So lean back, relax, and enjoy the journey. Let yourself unwind and take in the experience, knowing you're in good hands. The sky is not a place to fear, it's a place of wonder, beauty, and security, offering a unique perspective on our world. Trust the system, trust the people, and let yourself marvel at the miracle of flight every time you take to the skies.